Good morning, it's Dr. James. It is so great to see you today. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. This morning I woke up and I was thinking about you. Well, actually, I was thinking about both of us. I was wondering if every now and then you, like me, wonder or worry about the length or the quality of your life as you get older. Now, I know we've got a lot of people in our community who are in their 20s, their 30s, even their teens, and they're going to say, you know what? I don't want to hear about this because I've got a long ways to go. Well, you know what? You do, hopefully. But for the rest of us, I think every now and then, if we were to be really honest, we think about whether or not we're going to live long and strong. Me, I did not win the genetic lottery. Did you? Did your parents, your grandparents get up every single morning and they went after their plant-based diet? They were crushing their rigorous exercise. They were living a life of a self-care love affair that was literally wonderfully awake and wonderfully alive? Well, neither are mine. Well, you know what? My mom, you know what? She is awesome and she continues to do amazing things with her self-care and she inspires me every single day. Now, my dad, on the other hand, a different story. I lost my dad about 11 years ago. And my dad suffered with heart disease. My dad suffered with diabetes. My dad suffered with cancer, which eventually took his life. And my dad spent a lot of his life in and out of alcohol challenges. So I have also that little bit of a story woven into my DNA. But thank goodness, no matter what your story is, my story, like yours, is not our destiny. Our DNA is not our destiny. In fact, I'm more believing that the biology of my beliefs is what's going to help me to live long and strong. And now more and more science is telling us, no matter what our genetic history, no matter what our parents were doing, and no matter what you and I have been doing over the last few decades, there is an opportunity today to do something awesome. So you're ready to do something awesome? Let's just lean into this idea that we can live long and strong if we are willing to take a trust walk based on some very powerful science called telomeres. Now, telomeres, these are little segments at the end of our chromosomes, actually the end of the DNA. And what studies show is that a certain lifestyle pattern that our parents may have, or our grandparents may have had, or we may have had, could be damaging these telomeres. Things like stress, things like sugar, things like alcohol, things like not exercising enough, things like not having a full-on self-care love affair. But here's the good news. No matter where you are in your life length, no matter where you are in your mindset, no matter what your history is, today you and I can say, hey, time for a sequel, time to rise up, time to absolutely grab my heart, grab my mind, open up to the possibility and say, hey, I'm living long and strong. And here's our 5 principles, 5 practices based on science, based on an opportunity that no matter what our history is, we can help ourselves to rewrite our genetic blueprint. 5 things that can lengthen our telomeres, and studies show the longer our telomeres, the more likely we will live long and strong. So you ready? Number 1, you're going to love this. All we need to do is choose to move and groove, but not any type of move and groove. Studies show that the more vigorous and rigorous our exercise is, the more likely they will positively impact the length of our telomeres. So find your exercise du jour. Pick something you can do each and every day. Doesn't have to be a long exercise. Has to be rigorous and vigorous. That's what potentially helps our telomeres most beneficially. Number 2, move from stress to blessed. That's right. If you right now are thinking to yourself, wow, I spend a lot of time in worry. I spend a lot of time mismanaging my cortisol. I spend a lot of time wondering whether or not I am good enough to take good care of myself, which is to me one of the primary reasons why we stress. When we don't honor the fact that we have to give ourselves a loving permission to see this life, to see yourself as worth your loving self-care. That is a giant stressor. So today, give yourself permission to meditate first thing in the morning. Studies show that mindfulness and meditation based on gratitude can literally lengthen our telomeres. So let's begin today to give ourselves a self-care love affair in the form of meditation and mindfulness. Number 3, increase the amount of broccoli and kale and avocados and plants of all levels. Be more plant-based, be more plant-powered. You have an opportunity to choose the foods that give you an ROI in relationship to your telomere length. Go plant-based. You don't have to become vegan. You don't have to be a vegetarian, but just move with more plants into your diet and you'll see your telomeres go, aha, woohoo. Number 4, forgive to live. If you're carrying any resentment, if you give yourself an opportunity to step back and say, you know what? Who can I forgive? Who can I let go of a resentment with? Is there anything in yourself you're holding yourself back and say, gosh, you know what? I resent myself for this. I haven't forgiven myself for that. Then choose today to lighten the burden of that. Studies show that resentment and forgiveness are an opportunity to let go of the resentment, move into forgiveness, and your telomeres respond in kind. And lastly, become a nighttime ninja. Ritualize the power of sleep. Shut down the computer. Get away from the stressful situations at night and create an opulent bubble called your bedroom. Crawl into bed, meditate, read something positive, give yourself some loving self-care and say to yourself, I am a telomere experience under the influence of self-love and self-care. And today, I crushed it. And today, my DNA, my genetic blueprint is being rewritten under the influence of possibility. We have an opportunity each and every day to create a life that we love and, yes, to live long and strong. So, the moral of the story, we've got 5 opportunities to move and groove in the direction of a life that is absolutely exponentially awesome. So with that, much love, deep appreciation. Bye for now.